All right, y'all. Welcome back to another gameplay of Mortal Kombat 11. I am now playing as Hanzo Masashi, aka Scorpion, going against Devoda. Now, before I start the game, I want to say something. Did y'all hear about what happened to this YouTuber named Eldika? I recently saw, his posts of what happened to him on Instagram, and all I can say is, I give all my condolences. And I mean, I don't like personally never really knew or wasn't a big fan, but I mean, I just got nothing but love. I hope for for the best. I mean, you know, but as I've been thinking about it before I even like start my streaming, this really got me to truly wanted to talk about depression. Because I know even from my own experience, depression is like one of the most like difficult and serious things that we should definitely be talking about. So if I ramming on about depression, not the actual game, but forgive me. Like I'll still play the game, of course, but like I just want to really get everything I have like on off my chest. So here I go. Now, I just want to say, if anybody else, is also dealing with depression, or dealing with like circumstances in your life, I'll speaking from my own self, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to get help. Like it's no shame. It's no like nothing. Like it's no no pride. Like I'm sorry. Like just don't feel like like it hurts your pride or something, because I'm gonna tell you guys, like I can't tell you like you know in some way of how to like deal with depression, or how to like deal with it in some way, because everyone has their own battles, their own wars with depression. But I can tell it from my experience. Oh damn, there she goes. But I'm gonna tell you guys in my way of how I frankly overcome depression. And let me tell y'all something. Mine was a very struggle. Um, I have my depression has deeply like worsened when I was like at the age of 16, and I deal with a lot of BS throughout my life since then. Maybe even to still to this day. Now, you know, my depression deeply like kicks in because unlike everybody else, I did not like was like I wasn't raised by my biological parents, like my mother and father. And the worst part is not having anyone that truly cares about you, like someone to truly understands you. Hold on, guys.
Shirai Ryu will not fall. The clan of imposters will indeed fall. I've restored the Shirai Ryu. Built a clan that's never been stronger. On a foundation of pretenders and outsiders, Kronika told me. Without our original bloodlines, there is no Shirai Ryu. Our clan's massacre extinguished them. Kronika will revive the true Shirai Ryu in the new era. Do not trust Kronika. She uses your anger to enslave you, as Quan Chi did both of us. I let go my rage, and it saved me. To save yourself, you must do the same.
All right, here we go.
Fight!
Fighting your younger self. But anyway, back to the topic. Um, Unlike everybody else, it like I did not have like my biological parents in my life, and What's worse is growing up in the hood in the difficult circumstances and dealing with a bunch of negative people and negative environment. It really like made it a lot worse. And then what like the worst part of about all is that you do not have people that truly care about you to really understand what you're going through. So it really made it a lot worse. So yes, I thought about killing myself. I thought about death almost every day. To the point that I started to live my life like very careless and very carefree. That's how bad it is. You know, Especially what made it worse is that my ex-girlfriend like straight out admitted that she's been cheating on me with two dudes throughout the whole time. So, and to make matters much worse, she was really just egging it on, like really enjoying my suffering. She did not give a f about my pain or nothing at all. So because of that, I was not able to uh, I think this was during like my senior year in high school. I was not able to go back to school. I was not able to function. Like I literally had to take a week off from everything I was doing. Now, what really got me, and I didn't had my biological parents to talk to, or no one else to talk to at all. I'd never forget this painful experience. Oh man, I'm losing. Here I go again. But I was always in my room in the dark. Just couldn't function. That's how bad it was. Damn. This is what happens when I keep talking, but I had to like really. I might as well just go all the way what I'm talking about. But what really snapped like got me out of that dark corner or that dark place of where I was truly stuck there, because for the moment I was really thinking about death. Like I was really thinking about really going for it, really killing myself. But what really changed, like really saved me, and I'll never forget this. And if I had to like, and I'll have to like thank Eminem one day for his song, his old album, The Road to Recovery. The Road to Recovery, his album is still to this day one of the best songs. Like his whole album is what truly saved me from that depression. Like hearing his songs, hearing his pain, hearing his ways of how he overcome his dark corners. And hold on, I tried not to lose. There we go.
It's
I'll tell you
past
guys
time,
more
my
after this.
friend. We both know what truly drives you. It's not Shirai Ryu pride. It's your wife and child. Harumi and Satoshi were stolen from me. Murdered. Seeing them again is all that matters. We share this pain. I fought through hell to end it. But Kronika's new era is not the remedy. She would resurrect Shinnok, the same devil who brought death to our family and clan. He cannot be allowed to return. When I revived the Shirai Ryu, I vowed our clan would ensure Earthrealm's protection. Help me keep that promise. Poison.
Kronika knew your past sins would distract you. Now this one ends your misery.
Now you die. Raiden is at the Fire Gardens. Enlist Karan's aid. Bring Raiden's army To the keep. You must. You have my word. The new Shirai Ryu are worthy. It's heart, not blood, that makes them warriors.
Oh, so he did die. Damn.
Your Shaolin masters, they're ready.
They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
There will not be a fight if Charon does not help us. Is there any word from Grandmaster Hasashi?
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Nether Realm.
Wrong, Scorpion. This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
The fire gardens. Rebuilt. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
And now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe.
Alright. Now fighting that Sub-Zero. Oh, fighting Sub-Zero, I mean, excuse me. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, you know, if you guys are like, if you guys are dealing with any depression and you feel like you're suffocating, because honestly, from my experience, of how I was dealing with depression, it felt like I was suffocating, and it's like, you know, you're suffocating so badly that you want to get away, but you can't. So if you're not able to like get away, you want to find any way to get out, even if it means death. If you guys feel that way, you know, if you have someone that's you feel that's closest to care about you, even like let's say your girlfriend or boyfriend or your best friend, your mother or father, you know, stick real close to them and don't be afraid to let them in about what you feel, you know. Because trust me, from my experience, I did not have pretty much none of that. I did not have a mother or father. You know, my girlfriend let me. I mean, well, cheating on me with the other dude, and I was completely by myself along with this pain. So, you know, oh damn. Oh damn, that was quick.
You misunderstand my intentions.
That's what happens when I ram it on, guys.
Who sent you here, Scorpion? My future self is dead. I am here at his behest.
Grandmaster Hasashi sent you.
I honor his dying wish. Charon will ferry your armies to the Isle of Kronika. We must leave at once.
Do you have proof of Charon's offer?
Only my word.
Your word is worthless. At the tournament, I trusted you to spare Bihan, and you betrayed me.
A mistake born of rage. I seek redemption.
Lies, Scorpion. You are a slave, and Kronika is your master.
Now fighting Raiden. But anyway, guys, like I said from the last video I was talking about, that music by Eminem, Road to Recovery, is what really saved me from actually complete going through it. But it didn't really end my depression as it is. It only ended my heartbreak that could lead me to, you know, killing myself. But further on, you know, don't like, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys this from my experience, and I don't care how tough, bad, gangster, strong, whatever you are, if you're dealing with depression, and you know, trust me, you may win a battle, you know, every day lose a battle, but really it's not about battles or winning and losing a battle. It's basically a war within yourself, you know. And if you're not able to really find a way to solve the conflict in yourself, trust me, you will give in. I speak from experience, guys. Trust me. And you know, I deal with a lot of strifes growing up. I mean, I usually do not. I try not to share any personal issues of what I had in my past, but you know, like hear from me, guys. I've been through it, you know, and I see a lot of people also. I mean, there's this girl that's that I'm really close to. She's very popular, had a lot of friends, and you know, and I couldn't understand it myself. Like, you know, how can you be like, you know, dealing with depression or sad, and you have like a bunch of friends and you're extremely popular? But like I said, I don't know.
Raiden, you must listen.
Spout your falsehoods elsewhere, Scorpion. Kronika will not entrap us.
It is no trap. Charon awaits you in the Netherrealm.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Scorpion, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Our time has run out. I do what I must to save Earthrealm. Stay down.
This is not the way. Scorpion is not the enemy this time.
Liu Kang, do not interfere.
Fight.
All right, guys. Before I get started, let me check out the move list. But yeah, hold on. You know, I mean, I speak from experience. You know, I never understood why she deals with her depression. But like I said, everyone has their own struggles with depression, even if we know nothing about. But I noticed like this girl really looks up to me, and I never really knew why. But I think, from my honest opinion, if I had to guess, because she understand the circumstances of what I was going through. And let me tell y'all something, guys. I've been homeless. I've been the only reason I was homeless that time is because I've been pretty much screwed over by my closest family member. And you know, I'm not gonna really get into all that, but I never forget the experience. I remember I was forced to live in a boarding home with a bunch of crazy and mentally ill people. The only reason why is because I had nowhere else to go. You know, so I didn't share this with her honestly, but you know, if she ever asks why, or someday she may actually look up to this video and wonder why I'm like, even though why is this guy, you know, how's he overcoming his obstacles? How's he so strong? How's he able to like solve his own problems? If I may not be able to tell her in person, but if she does come across this video, and then hopefully, if this was the question to her answer, like the question, my answer, I would have to say the only reason why I really how I really overcome it, because one thing, what the hell am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You know, all the thing I got left, honestly, is that I push forward. That's basically it. You know, I have no one else to go to. I don't have no one else to turn to. I was completely alone. All I had left was to push forward. Oh damn. You know, so that's the only thing. I kept walking forward. If I didn't walk forward, then I was just literally start thinking about the sad things, about the you know, start thinking about the horrible things in my life, and that's what the depression comes in. And then that's when I'm gonna start thinking about, you know, suicide and all that stuff. Hold on.
Do not force my hand, Liu Kang. The realms hang in the balance. To defend them, I must command order.
I thought it impossible, but the Revenants were right. You cannot be trusted.
I do not need trust. I demand obedience.
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before.
That's not the same Shao Kahn.
Liu Kang, do not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn. Liu Kang, stop!
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
I have been a fool, Liu Kang. Kronika's puppet. We only battle because she wills it. I must help him. I was wrong to doubt you. I too have been a slave to anger.
I do not understand, Lord Raiden. Your rage was caused by Kronika?
Yes, I succumbed to her influence. But then, our confrontation, it unlocked memories. Memories not only from this timeline, but from timelines that have come before.
Wait a sec, timelines? Plural?
Kronika has restarted time on countless previous occasions, using each timeline to learn and to perfect her plan. The details of each timeline are different, but in each one, events conspire to bring Liu Kang and I into conflict. In each one, he dies. Only Kronika has such power to control time and fate.
I don't get it. Why do that?
I do not know. But be assured, Kronika will control us no longer.
At long last, you see the pattern.
The pattern, but not the purpose. Why set me against Liu Kang?
Is it not obvious? Your combined power threatens my vision for the timeline.
Liu Kang and I will not be divided further by your machinations.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
This timeline will end differently.
We have played out all possible scenarios, Raiden. You cannot win. You are welcome to try, of course. But without Liu Kang by your side. Enjoy these final hours, Raiden. They are all you have.
Liu Kang, where is he?
Kronika has taken him to her isle. We must leave immediately to save the realms. We must save Liu Kang.
A new look? Just for me? You shouldn't have. What do you want from me?
You will aid in my protection.
Not likely. I have mastered Shinnok sorcery. I will add your soul strength to mine, and finally avenge myself upon Raiden.
My friends, Raiden's armies are coming. They will fight us, and they will lose.
Kronika's Isle lies beyond the fog. Battleships. My ferries cannot fight a war.
This fleet is under my protection. If Charon falls, our fleet cannot sail. Protect him at all costs.
Ramming speed!
I don't want to fight, but I've got to. For Jackie's sake and mine.
Alright.
Fight!
Alright, here we go. I'm fighting. I hate when you give me into this shit. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Let me see. When you're, yeah. If I can answer that girl's questions, if she's wondering. Yeah, I kept walking forward, and I think one of my biggest problems of all was paying attention to what people think. like not just people that care about you, but people that didn't. I think that's where I focus on the most. I focus too much on what negative people think, and I always did. Always, I think I was practically meant like raised to actually think about that. Oh, now it's his turn. Damn, getting careless already. But anyway, since then, like here's my thing. Like if anyone's like when you're dealing with, if you're in that depressive state and anyone tries to like criticize you or talk down to you or say some negative things, get away from that person immediately. Get away. I don't care if it's your mother, father, brother, or sister. You know, get away from that person immediately as best as you can, even if it might be for a while or if it has to be for good. Because if you guys are, let's say, if you guys are in your teens or young 20s or still kids, you guys got one life. Y'all don't need to be going through that, going through that mess right now. You don't need to carry on their burden or their animosity. You need to go on and find people that will truly care about you, or find another way that you can cope with your depressive state. Like that's how I did most. That's how I saw one of the approach of how I could overcome my depression. Honestly, is get away from negative people, bro. Like for real. My other way of how I did it was I focused on things that I always wanted to do. Like, don't take this the wrong way, people. I was a very negative person, and I was not like. Oh damn! I was not like a positive person at all. I was very negative. Grew up in a very negative environment, so I can't really say that. Oh, hold on, guys.
Let me help you. Kronika's promises to you are a cruel deception. She is the mother of Shinnok, the architect of your revenant enslavement.
But... no. She's Cetrion's mother.
Cetrion is Shinnok's sister. In Kronika's new era, Shinnok will be the darkness to balance Cetrion's light.
Which will only happen if the realms keep on fighting each other. What have I done? I'm a fool.
It is not foolish to fight for your family's betterment.
I'm sorry, Raiden. I promise to make this right.
Died 1,000 deaths to prepare for this battle. My defeat is impossible. Yours, inevitable. Fight.
Right, here we are. But yeah, like I said, how I stopped like anyone like who's always like negative, always like have this animosity towards them, like stay away from them as best as you possibly can. Also I do the things that I always wanted to do. For example, like I like first off, since I love playing video games, I always wanted to like stream or play video games online, or play games where I can also like get in touch with the world somehow. Also, I like working out and I like traveling. Those are the things that I always wanted to do, but I never couldn't I thought I was not actually able to do that because of where I came from. You know, like I said, I grew up in a horrible environment. I grew up in the hood. You know, the hood did not have any opportunities, and I was around a lot of very negative people. So, you know, all right, hang on, guys.
I will suffer you no more. That is unfortunate for you. The sea of blood is bottomless. You will fall forever.
Now do I have your attention, Raiden? The warriors sinking your fleet are under my command.
You have made a devil's bargain with Kronika, Frost.
You ignored me my entire life. Kronika saw my talent from the start.
Here we go. But yeah, I started focusing on the things that I always wanted to do, even though it seemed like it was impossible from where I came from. But it may appear to look like it's selfish for everybody else. But if these are the people that didn't even want you to exceed in life or want you to feel good in the first place, I wouldn't care 1 ounce of a fuck. I really wouldn't. Sorry if I cuss, guys, but that's exactly how I freaking feel. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right for someone to suffer just because some other person or some other thing doesn't want them to live out their best life. Forget that mess. I've been there. Oh damn. I was young and all that. So like I said, if I ask that girl's question if she wonders, that's how I did it. I didn't learn this from no. I may offend some church people, but I did not learn this from no house of God, because the religion that I was taught was basically to rely on some guy. I learned this to rely on myself. Learn to rely this on no one but yourself. That's how I did it, and that's how I overcome it. So and also the last thing I did was also think positive. The hardest part, especially for me, like I said, I was a very negative person. Think positive, guys. Do positive things. I promise you. It's not going to be easy for a while. I can't afford to lose again. Hold on. You know, think positive. I promise you. No. Oh, okay, got her. Whew. No, I don't care how corny, how lame it sounds. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with depression, you're dealing with a war with yourself. Nobody else's but yourself. You know what I mean? And if you lose that war, then you already know what happens. I've seen it all the time, even for for other celebrities, like Chester, the guy from the singer from Linkin Park. I think that WWE wrestler, China, other people that I knew that in the hood, they shot themselves, or they use drugs to think that they escape from reality, but it's a slow pay for death.
Envy and ambition consume you.
Such wasted potential.
The good she could have done in command of these cyber Lin Kuei.
She commands them, not Sector. If so, she is linked to them. They follow her thoughts.
Then let them follow her to defeat.
Candy ass bitch.
two of you will command the army defending the beachhead.
Where will you be?
Land ho!
Time after time, Kronika's schemes have pitted us against each other. That cycle must end, Liu Kang.
This time it will.
Damn.
Your power. Is this Kronika's gift?
A gift to myself, you could say.
You stole your own soul. Perverted your own nature.
It's a lesson you taught me, Raiden. To fight my enemies by any means necessary.
Fight.
Alright, y'all. I didn't mean to drag this video for too long, but I'm gonna probably stop it right here. But like I said, you know, recipes to Eureka. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can tell he was a good kid or a good guy. But like I said, if any of y'all's dealing with depression, like I said, this is the three things that I did. One, I stopped giving a fuck about what people think, especially the haters or the negative ones that wants to watch you, that want waits for your downfall. Stay away from them. Or if they ever do try to come across to bring them down, then you're gonna have to probably you know, fight fire with fire. That's how I did it. Also, think about the things that I want, even if it may be selfish. Remember, especially if you guys are young or you like in your teens, 20s or whatever, you only got one life. And if no one does not care about what you're going through, then I'm afraid you will have to be selfish. You will have to until you're able to make some sort of change in your upcoming life. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own ways of dealing with depression. I speak from experience. Trust me. Also, the third way of how I did it is think positive. Trust me. The hardest part is thinking positive, guys. Like, you know, because sometimes you're always going to be dealing with a bunch of bullshit in your daily life, especially in this cold world, in this era. It's very difficult to stay positive while going through a lot of shit. But thinking positive is the alternative key. Remember, it takes 21 days to change a habit, but 30 is 60 days to change the mindset. How I think positive, I think about the things that I want. I think about the good things, you know. I think about this hot girl that I always want. I think about this big house that I wanted. I think about doing the things I always wanted, like the YouTube thing. I was never meant to have a YouTube thing. I was never meant to even come up with the idea of having a YouTube thing. But I did it because I went against the current. I stopped giving a f about what the people think or what the people did. And guess what happened? I'm here with you guys, streaming YouTube videos and playing the video games like I always wanted. So, you know, I can't really, you know, this not like a way to solve what people's ways of dealing with depression, but this is just my way from my experience. You know, if it doesn't work and you feel like it's not working, please seek help. You know, call 1-800 hotline or find someone that's closest to you that might understand. You know, if religion doesn't do it, you have to find some way. 'Cause trust me, this is a war within yourselves that you may not be able to overcome yourself. But yeah, but I'm not gonna ram on for too long. I'm gonna stop the video right here, and like I said, the next one is gonna be the finale. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take it easy, stay positive, stay safe, And yeah, that's all I can say. Peace.